Roll
Okay,
initiative.
so welcome to another session. Session 10, Ticking Clock, where last session, they finally made their way to Gilderin, the capital of Geister, to see that things haven't been going well inside these isolated walls, um, and found the fate that has happened to the Archangels as well as the capital itself, and what may soon be rest of Geister. As we begin this next session, we begin with the home, the Archangel base, is dimly lit by a fireplace, seeming to be fueled by, instead of regular firewood, rubble. And you see the you see that Asher is sort of putting more of this rubbled, old, broken pieces into the fire, and you are all sort of getting your bearings after running here and running away from a bunch of constructs. What do you all do as the bells start ringing? 12 bells as midnight has approached.
Um,
Heck darn. Oh, gee willikers. Aren't we screwed?
Fuck.
We're in a room, yeah?
yes.
Yes.
I suppose we should get some sleep. Or at least try.
Might be a good idea.
We can start a
Um,
revolution in the morning.
Yes.
You see Asher sort of placing an ear against the door.
Um, are you okay?
It's something that might usually it happens around this time. If you don't think you'll be able to sleep so soon, I would recommend, if you have any cloth, something to muffle any outside noise.
Hmm?
Why?
What for?
Well, if they can't find people to take at nights, with the population getting smaller and smaller in here, they'll get them out on their own.
Oh,
It's they lower them out magically.
in what way? Like,
It's best if we get some rest, and like I said, try and have something you can muffle outside noises with.
Robin locks the door with arcane lock.
Oh yeah,
So,
saying that last session I did put an alarm, so no one can get in without me knowing, basically.
The designated people that can open it are me.
party.
No, because if the party is charmed to leave,
Yeah.
then we're fucked.
So they just need to charm you.
Yeah, they just need
Yeah.
to charm me. I'll wear earplugs or something. I don't know.
That's why he's saying get cloth.
Yeah.
Something to muffle the outside noise.
Oh, that's mean. Okay. I'm just
Sadly, I don't think I have anything in my equipment to be able to do that.
Robin
Yeah,
takes off
no.
her patched cloak, that patchwork cloth, and she just drapes it over the door. The one that she recently bought. That makes her look
Oh,
like
the
a
ratty
hobo.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, the patchwork one.
Did he mean? Do you mean like over our heads or?
Well, could you repeat that? Sorry, I got distracted because a cat keeps distracting the door.
Did you mean like over our heads or would that coat work?
It would be recommended if it can specifically help with your ears.
Ah,
Oh, I thought you wanted to drape it over the. That's fine. I'll put the cloak back on. It's mine
alright.
Roll me perception checks.
now. Okay.
Okay.
Man, this is a weird sequel to A Quiet Place.
You're kind
Yeah,
of.
I know. Like, this is grim. Like,
I mean, we're kind of.
Oh,
in campaign.
oh.
Yeah, put it in campaign.
Okay.
You can say your rolls out loud if you want.
Cap
Nat
is just
one.
deaf with that nat
11.
1.
Nat 1, he just turned. He turned his hearing
17.
off.
He deafened himself.
Yeah, this is just that copy of A Quiet Place. You have a fucking deaf cat doing justice. Not
I
one
hate to ask. It's
fucking-
wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wisdom.
Plus
Okay.
Cap
proficiency
hears
itself.
nothing. Robin doesn't hear anything. Taylor doesn't hear anything. Rayana hears it. Sir Khan hears it.
I
Tell
rolled
your-
Sylvia hear it?
And Uranus does not hear it. For those of you who heard it, wisdom saves.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait,
damn
real
it.
quick. Is this to be charmed?
Yes.
A charm. Okay.
Oh,
I
because you're an
have to-
elf.
Hey!
That moment when you have to kill your party member.
I mean, I did say I locked the door. They can't get out.
Gabby, is this Civil War? Is this Fallen Civil
Is
War?
it a
Part
wisdom
2?
save?
Yeah.
Let's see what my wisdom is. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, that is a decent wisdom. Alright, boys.
Look at that 10 wisdom save.
Kelvin,
yeah.
why do you always get like swindled?
Because I decided to make a lower wisdom monk.
How does that even work?
That's a 9.
I have a 16 in
Um,
wisdom. It's definitely not my
character- my-
lowest stat, but
A
got
monk that I
9.
had a higher intelligence than wisdom.
she's 1 point below in intelligence. She has 15.
Mm.
But dexterity and constitution are my highest ones.
Yeah.
19 dex and 17 con.
So I believe Sir Khan also heard. So,
Yes.
And I
So
got
con-
9 on my wisdom save.
Oh, Kelvin
Got a what?
Con 9 on his.
9. Aww. Okay. So, you all begin. River's just nibbling on a wall right now.
Yes.
And you guys hear a faint song play in your ears. And Kelvin and Sir Khan, you're just called by it. It feels like it's calling to you, but things are in your way. You need to figure out where it's coming from.
Yes,
Well,
I
where
see.
is it coming from?
Outside this room in which is blocking your way.
Is there a window?
Yes.
She'll open the window.
I'm
Tiny
gonna
lady.
attempt to grab her.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
No,
you
no,
go in the
no.
window, Dex to see if you can get out before Uranus grabs you.
What am I
It's a
rolling?
competitive Dex check.
Oh fuck.
I cast
help him?
guidance. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you cast guidance?
Yeah, guidance and Robin's helping you.
What
So-
does guidance mean?
You can
Plus
add a
1 d4.
D4.
That's a 25 dex check.
Motherfucker.
You have
I
advantage
cast sleep.
though.
Oh wait. Oh thank God. Okay, so let's see. Okay,
Will he?
so 19, 21. Nah.
Jump out of the window before you can. Sirhan, what are you doing?
Is
Damn
everyone
it.
just distracted by Kelby at the moment?
What?
Yeah.
Is everyone just distracted by Kelby at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you taken a short rest yet?
No.
Like since
Not
last
yet.
session?
No.
So I still have my goat legs. Cool. I'm gonna make a dex check to try and fucking leap out the window. Fuck you.
I guess I'll try
Oh,
and
that's
body
right.
block him when he does it.
You're
Would that be an
focusing
acrobat?
on Kelvier.
Would that be an
Oh.
acrobatics check on my end? To try and like
Yes.
fucking. Good. I'm proficient in this.
You know
Wasn't
who's
full
not
flan
paying
his face.
attention though? Kitty.
Kitty's
She's not
definitely
paying
not paying
attention.
attention.
All right.
To
I'll-
anything.
Competitive dex check with Kitty, but Kitty won't be doing an acrobatics. It will just be dex.
Okay. He's got a good dex though.
Well, yeah, she's a cat.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
23.
Yes.
You guys are like, you guys just kind of look out the window as like Kelvier is walking through the streets, and then suddenly you just see through the window next to it, busting through with his goat legs, is Sirhan, who follows with them
Oh,
towards the direction.
No.
Is
Well-
it?
Well,
I-
first of all,
Oh, wait,
Sirhan-
no. What was Sirhan saying? Wait, I would love to hear this description if you
First
have
of all-
something.
Sirhan's open. Sirhan's gonna open the window first because he's not
Okay.
savage.
Okay.
He's gonna
Oh,
jump
okay.
through
Well, so we
the
have
window
time to
and
stop.
So you
Yeah.
have to open the window that Kelvier already opened to get out
Yeah.
of?
No, he's going out a different window. Didn't he say that?
Going
Or
out a
no?
different window.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm
that way you
opening
guys
the
aren't,
second-
since you're distracted with
Got
that
it.
window and Kelvier.
I'm opening a second window. If I'm jumping through a third unopened window. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Alright.
So if he's
I
trying
have-
to do that, I guess someone try and grab him, and I'll go for River, or not River.
I mean-
Fucking.
Both of them are
Kelvier.
gods. Both of them are down the street. they're
I cast sleep.
done
Yeah.
sleep on?
90 feet of range.
Okay.
Yes.
I would rather not, but let's see, 5d8. I'm gonna cast that second level so that
Alright.
it's just max. So that's 78 that I can work with here. I'll roll it all. Oh god. Oh fuck.
Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
I'm trying my hardest not to.
Nice.
Because if we don't catch them, they probably gonna die.
Yeah,
Yep, I
probably.
absolutely believe that. If I was playing any other character, goddamn, I would let you guys
What'd you
die
roll?
right then and there. I'm rolling now. Yeah, this is. I need to
Yes,
reroll.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. Hold on, I just gotta add it all up. And then. Okay, 32 total hit points. Does that knock
Alright.
either of you down?
Is it going off of your max?
Yes.
Current.
Or, well, current.
Current.
It's
It's
current.
current.
Then no.
Nope.
Sirhan?
Fuck.
Boy, I
Sleep
have
don't
D2
work.
hit dice.
Yeah, you're right. Alrighty, I give up. You're dead.
Yeah.
So you guys, you see Robin begin moving her hand in an arcane pattern, and it's sort of this, in sort of beam, like sort of extend her hand out in the direction and fan over where they were, but they still seem to keep moving.
I'm gonna tell you
And-
this, Robin, out of character. I have 33.
Okay.
One off.
Thank you.
Hold on. Do I see how injured whatchamacallit looks? Oh, wait, did that do damage or no? Is it just if it's?
No,
No,
it's
It's
just.
not damage. It is just putting
Oh.
people to sleep.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say javelin to the leg, like go down.
The thing with sleep is that it's basically a spell where if it takes your current HP to 0, theoretically, they would fall asleep, not actually take away the HP though. They just fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what?
So
How far away are they?
at this point, how far? What's Kelvier's movement speed?
35.
No.
I'd say
'Cause
70.
monk.
And then
Yep, never mind.
and then Sir Khan.
Only 30.
Oh,
60.
only 30? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 60 feet away.
I'm
dash.
doubling it as they're sort of kind
Yep.
of in a brisk.
Well, y'all screwed. Nothing I can do.
We got a monk who rolls badly and a blood hunter who likes to bet the DM. I'm sure it'll be fine. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, Trent, I haven't bet you today, so
And that's Sir Khan. And
that's Sir Khan, who-
Calvier were made into mindless zombies for the Horde.
Yes.
Okay, so with that, you kind of just see Asher sort of look outside. Oh dear. You don't hear that, do you? And sort of glancing to all of you.
No, I
hear
don't.
No. Where are they going?
The music.
Yeah, they hear a song, and are sort of called to it. It's how they get people out.
Like a siren?
Sort of.
Mm.
Is there any way to stop them?
Get them to stop
Um,
listening to the song?
Yes, though I'm not too sure how far out it is, and the closer we get to it, the likely we are to hear it, which could put us all in danger.
So, it's simply just...
I'm not saying we shouldn't abandon them, but I'm saying we'll have to come up with something, tactical.
Oh wait, I just realized I have fucking 10 candles. I make wax earplugs. Really quick.
Oh my god.
You just see in the background, Uranus sort of look through his things and start lighting candles to sort of melt the wax.
He's
And
just like, fucking,
burn
come
it
on.
Trying to do it fast, but that's going to take a minute. Making
Wait a minute,
earplugs.
can I not just shave them down? No, because
Yeah,
I'm going
you
myself.
could.
Fuck it. I can pick up the halfling.
Okay.
It's not any hard. Alright, so how quick to just whittle it down?
That's the thing. Just don't whittle it down. They're assuming these candles are, nicely made candles. You're breaking them, trying to get them to fit your ear, and then go. Are you doing it just for you, or are you doing it for the?
I'm doing it just for me because I can grab the halfling and I will fucking drag Zircon.
Okay. I will say it takes you
Buff boy
a
go
little
read.
bit, a short bit, to where they're out of sight, but you if anyone was at the window, they can roll perception and see the direction that they went.
Alright.
Alright, I'll roll perception.
I toss them the other 8 candles and I'm like, earplugs, go. And I just start and I keep going.
Earplugs.
Woo.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Make.
See.
You guys all make it earplugs. You know what? Just roll me a jet. If you guys are trying to make more reliable earbuds with the time that you guys have, you can roll a performance.
Because
not
I'm making
performance.
makeshift. They can make nice ones if they want.
What'd you get, Brianna?
For perception.
Mhm.
I got a 23.
All right. You notice they sort of go down towards the end of the street and then sort of make a left onto a more larger main street. You let Uranus know as he goes to hurry out after him.
Hey, Uranus, they went straight and then he took a left on the main
Got it.
street.
I launch myself out the window.
I'm
So
also,
as you begin hurrying after him, Calvier and Sircon, you see before you this ghostly enchanting figure to whatever best suits your whatever's more pleasing to your eye, it takes that form.
Okay.
And as such, you sort of notice this, the music is coming from this being that sort of slowly backs into this very large construct. This large construct seems to be on these wheels of sorts, and a platform surrounded by bars, and then the top portion of this more robotic-like figure with a chest sort of region, a head region, and arm. and it moves past these bars to sort of lure you and a group of others into this platform as Uranus turns the corner.
Man, I didn't know Matt Bama could sing.
Hate you.
How did you not know that?
Trin, I hate to ask this. Does it look like I could just throw a javelin into one of their legs?
It has wheels, not legs, but if you want to make a called
No,
shot,
no,
and see if
no,
you can stop it
no,
with
I'm
your
not
legs.
talking
One of
about
us.
the.
Look on her,
Oh,
Kelvia.
you're talking about them?
Party
Okay,
members,
yes. You could try and throw a javelin at one of their legs.
I'm sorry.
That would be a called shot.
That would be a called shot?
Yeah, as in you're trying to aim for a specific target, so it's going to be a higher AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And she's charmed to want
I
to know this,
fucking
right?
love
Yeah.
having a +6.
1 second. She's charmed, like, we're both charmed to, like, want to get near this thing, right?
Yeah. It's
Does
Okay.
a 23 hit you?
enticing.
Who?
What?
Which one is closer?
Probably
Just
Zircon,
tell
because
you.
Zircon's slower.
I fucking yeeted at Sarkhan. Wait, so Sarkhan is
Oh.
closer to me or the automaton?
Oh, I thought you mean.
Which one
Kelvin
is
would be
closer
close
to the automaton? Okay, I throw it at Kelvin.
Okay,
Oh, thank God.
so
So what
you have
would
a
you roll
plus
to
2 to
hit?
your AC.
That is a 23. Sorry, I had to.
Deflect
I'm working on
missile.
something right now. Why are you like this?
She's charmed. She wants to
Your
get
mom.
near this thing. So how much
You're-
damage would you be doing? Because you definitely hit.
Alright, let me roll damage.
You
You
have
know,
to
maybe
pull up the called
maybe
shot.
the called shot gives you like a +10 AC. You know that.
You said +2 AC to me, right?
Yes, 1d6. +6, that would be an 11. 11 points.
Yeah, it's going right back at you.
Oh, motherfucker.
You see Kelvin sort of turn and grab it and look at you, and then
21 to hit.
throw it back.
You motherfucker.
Don't worry, it doesn't do nearly as much damage.
He
dang.
kind of grunts in pain, and without a remove,
damage.
he like as he starts to remove the javelin while he's just running towards you too,
It's 5
like
damage.
yanking it out. Owie! Why you gonna hurt me like
Roll
that?
me a dex.
Oh fuck! Man, I love running off on my own. It's pretty great. Oh, dude, watch this. Beginning of the session, all good rolls immediately after this is gonna be complete shit. I guarantee you.
I don't know. We
Okay.
were rolling pretty good earlier today.
21 again somehow.
So what's your goal if you're able to get up to them?
I'm
they're
gonna grab
easy to
Kelvir
attack.
and grab Sirkan by the back of the shirt and just start yanking the other way.
Okay. Would you you sort of dash your way up to them, considering now they're in a more slower moving mechanical construct. As you do to try and grab them and pull them out, roll me grapple checks against these two.
Okay, that's strength, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
good at that.
Athletics or acrobatics, right?
Yeah, it's athletics or acrobatics of your choice. So if you're
Alright.
proficient in athletics, you can do that instead.
Jesus.
18.
22.
You motherfucker!
Con?
25.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
18 plus 7.
So you go and try and grab them, and then sort of tug out of your way, tug away from you. And then you hear the creak and a click behind you.
Oh?
Oh, what is it? I turn around.
Has a
This
gun.
thing is a lot like a giant moving cell,
Mmm.
and you're all in it.
Is this like
Nice.
a giant mitochondria moment?
We're
Hmm?
all in a giant cell.
Yeah.
Mitochondria.
Wow,
powerhouse.
cool.
And I'm assuming
Do
the
we-
charm is...
Yeah,
Yeah,
what about the
we're
people
gonna
who's
come
made...
back-
Ren,
Yeah, we're gonna come back to the group. What are you guys doing after you make your earplugs?
well, we're trailing at. Oh, Robin's
Yeah, we were
trailing.
trailing. Yeah.
Do we see Uranus
Okay,
get locked up?
I didn't
Yeah.
do the ear.
I'm going to
thing.
cast a message.
It was not explained.
And I'm
to
gonna-
the little kobold.
Oh,
Oh, God.
well, we made earwax and earbuds
Yeah.
to
Did you, Taylor, did you choose to follow them though?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good point. Oh, he did.
Okay, cool. Perception. Before we get to that, before we get to you guys doing that, you guys all sort of enter the scene, and we will let you guys react as you notice it click. And I won't have it continue further, but I will want to see if when you guys get on scene, Terror is lured by the voice.
Is the charm making us believe that the cage is where we need to be, though?
Yes.
Got it.
So we see you're honest, right?
Mhm.
We see the thing lock up, right?
Yeah.
I cast message and I send my message to him. And it's very simply just blend in. We'll rescue you in a bit.
Can I respond to the message or no?
You can, yes.
Mhm.
Only
That
you
was
can.
the
And
plan.
alrighty, you just see the cloaked figure give you a thumbs up before like hiding away.
I'm gonna slap Kelvier while I'm here. Fuck you for throwing that at me. Not a hard slap, just a.
So Terror, what did you get on that perception? 30-20? Yeah. Do me a favor. Roll me a wisdom save.
Guidance on terror. You add a D4 to your roll.
Doesn't work on
Oh.
saves and ability chats.
Dang it.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I got a.
Ooh.
All right, you're fine. And you kind of notice your companion. You sort of shake it off, and you kind of notice your companions heading back towards the spot, as it seems to be, though your other companions are still trapped. It seems to be some sort of agreement or plan has been made.
Yes.
And as you all head back to the base, Asher looks to you guys and see that you're still missing members. In fact, you lost one. He goes, where's Uranus?
Unfortunately, they
With
took
Kelvier
him.
and Serkan.
I see.
He's not charmed though. So
That's good. Perhaps he can get more information on what's going on inside
that was
than
the
I can.
plan. And she kind of takes out her sending stone. I believe one of us, or all of us, had one of these.
I
Cap
do
doesn't
have
one.
one. Yes.
Cap does not
Hey,
have
you're
one.
honest.
He
Let's
wasn't
pop
given
off
it-
together,
he
shall
wasn't
we?
given one.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you're honest. Don't worry, I
Okay.
don't care about Cap.
Uranus
love
is
you.
just sitting there. Uranus is just sitting there. All of a sudden, he hears like a jazzy ringtone in his pocket.
Ramen just like dials in on a stone, holds it up to her ear.
Uranus
Uranus?
answers. What?
Hi, how are you?
Just kind of grumbles.
What does the area around you look like, and where does things?
Trin, what does the area look like around me?
You looks like the sort of familiar homes and businesses that you saw on the streets, and you notice that you're approaching what seems to be another large wall as you're heading into the inner city.
I repeat that. I relay that message.
Okay. Well, I don't really know why I did this. I just want to check up on you.
Thank you. It's very nice.
Just keep an eye on Kelvier and Serkan. Make sure that they don't die.
Yeah.
We'll be there to rescue you as soon as we possibly can. For all three of you. We'll try and keep in contact.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let us know if anything happens.
I hang up.
All right. So, to Uranus and company, and I'm kidding, Uranus, Sir Kelvier, and Serkan, you all approach the inner walls, and eventually you go sort of around the side of these inner walls, all the way to the back area, to the side where it hits the mountain, and because built into the mountain is the castle, the home of royalty, the royalty of Geister. And it opens up
Hey,
in one of these
Trent.
side fortress towers. Yes?
Before we go in, I'm gonna make a call
You're gonna make a call.
to the archangels. Boom.
That's all.
To
Big
who you
strategy. I guess I will call my mentor. Rousing.
Alright, you hear? You hear,
Does she answer?
hello?
Rousing, I need you to listen carefully to me. Geister,
You-
everything has gone wrong in Geister. There's something going on. They're using magic to control people. All the Asher.
That's not good. Do you
All work is gone. I'm sorry.
see? There's more pressing issues. Right? Do you?
Mhm.
I will try and get some of our men over there as quick as possible, but that will take days at least,
Okay.
and it's a matter of finding our way through the walls. How did you get in there?
Sewer grate. Bring earplugs. By the way, they're using some kind of magic noise or singing or something to control them.
We'll be equipped for that. Don't
Thank
you
you.
worry.
I
Stay safe.
accidentally got captured, so
What?
if I
Just said stay safe.
if I could shout, I would. Uranus is like, yeah, he's kind of just he's standing perfectly still, but he's kind of like leaning the rock against his ear to look like he's kind of standing with the horde. Like, like a busy mom when she's working on, like, dinner, but she can't, but she's talking to her girlfriend, like that.
Uranus is a mom now, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. I have to
Alright.
take care of 2 fucking children! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you
I'm kidding.
just
But, yeah.
please don't die.
I'll try not to.
All Father be with you. All Father
I'll
guide
follow
you.
with you.
We'll be there as soon as.
I hang up, and then I put it in my pocket, and then go back to pretending to be a blur 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 zombie.
So you enter, and you are in these sort of large, dimly lit corridors, lit by only torchlight, and it sort of stops once these large hallways that's handling this large cell sort of narrows, and it stops at the front of it, and the cells begin to open, and the music is starting to fade, and as one by one, as this sort of spectral being flies further down these narrow halls and down the stairs, and it's sort of in a one by one sort of single file line towards this being, as these hallways are narrow, and in between on each end of the hallway is Warforged, in which are placing manacles on these people. A manacle is placed on Kelvier, a manacle is placed on Zircon. Do you let them place a manacle?
Yes.
Alright.
Indeed.
I
You
have
do
a
so.
plan!
And eventually, as everyone's one by one, and this large construct is emptied of people, the music is gone. And you guys are no longer charmed. As you look to see that you are cuffed and going down some stairs.
Twice in one day?
Huh. I didn't see that
Just
coming.
go along with it, you fucking idiots.
You notice that panic is setting on those who are now aware of what is happening with them, and were forged with weapons of mostly spears or pikes, sort of nudges them in the back to keep them moving as you continue to head down.
Yeah, best to keep going.
And you then see, as you head down this more what would be dungeons. and people are sort of going down this line in front of these two people. This one Warforged and an Aarakocra. You could tell by his disposition, he's very meek. He's very antsy. He sort of, with each sort of motion by any of these constructs or Warforged, he sort of quickly turns his head at them, almost as just worried that they're any closer to him. As he sort of looks back and he's writing stuff, quill and ink, asking these people on the front these questions before dividing them into these cells.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And as you Kelvira, first up, he sort of looks to you. Name?
Kelvir.
Do you have a last name?
Argan.
You don't look from here. Might I ask where?
No.
I see. Just down there. He sort of points as you are escorted into one of these cells, and
Got it.
he looks to Sarkhan. Name.
Serkan Talzini.
And he sort of looks. This isn't a normal question. Where are you?
What are you saying?
This isn't a normal question. Where are you?
Trent, can you say that again?
Yeah, Trent, it's
Where are
like
you
you
from, I
keep
think?
fading out. Yeah.
Yeah, you fade out the last word.
Because he's. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm trying to be quiet. In terms of character.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Good question, but I think there's enough spotlight on me. So, mind if I ask a little bit about yourself? It's a little unorthodox, yes, but is that? Can I do a quick little insight check to see if he's fighting the Warforged or not?
Yeah.
Or I 16.
16. You can tell that he is very sort of uneasy around constructs and warfare.
Let's see. How do I? He's just gonna lean in. You're scared of them, aren't you?
He just sort of looks around anxiously, and he then speaks in Elvish. Do you understand Elvish?
Yes, I do.
It's best if I don't speak Common. They recognize Common. And I doubt you speak Aarakocra.
Lord.
Where are you from? Who came with you?
Let's see. The monk up ahead is a part of my group, and so is the human with one eye behind me. I like to think of him as a bit of a cyclops.
Anyone else? I'm not trying to ask to search or. I'm just asking for small hope. Hope on something.
There are others of us, but well, due to certain circumstances, you can't imagine me to reveal locations to you now, would you?
I don't care about location. I just care about who.
I'd like to give you that information. Trust me, I would. But anything that would narrow down the search would be, well, detrimental. I've given to on hands.
Then I'm sorry to say this, but your cell is there. And he sort of points, and as he points, it sort of triggers the reaction of the Warforged, bringing you to the same cell where Kelvir is in.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be out in a jiffy. I seem to have a... I seem to have a knack. How do I say this? Well, I'm flexible. He just kind of like gives air quotes.
He seems to just ignore you and then look to Uranus. And he speaks in common again. Name?
Caden McGrath.
he just writes and he looks. You're an archangel.
Yeah. What of it?
I'm very sorry for your companion.
Listen here, bird brain. Why don't you release the mandibles, and when I come back through here raising fire and hell, I will not cut your head off. He leans forward. Just gets right in his face.
I've been fearing death for quite some time. Trust me when I say now, that would be an honor.
Metal.
Fair enough.
And he sort of speaks in Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
Do I understand what Elvish is? Because I don't speak it. Do I know that he's speaking Elvish, though?
Probably from Rosin you can understand.
I don't speak Elvish.
Damn. He sort of kind of retracts a little to that. And he just simply goes, what do you speak?
Common.
Just common. Okay.
I never got to take any other languages.
He
Okay.
sort of looks to you.
Oh wait, no. I also mentioned Celestial.
He sort of looks.
Shit.
Where are you from?
Your
All the
mother's
archangels are taken
nest.
care of. Okay.
Uranus does not look happy. He's a big angry boy.
Are there more of you foreigners in these walls?
No.
I'm sorry to say this, your cell is there. And he sort of points over and you get escorted. And
I know he's supposed to be a bad guy, but I love him.
And he sort of watches and continues this process as you guys are currently in a cell with sort of just, you kind of notice laying down is this one sort of mound of blankets. This one gentleman seems to be like whatever rags of blankets that there is. This person has taken them and is now currently passed out on one of these beds. They don't seem to be awake, as they don't seem to react to you, but you can tell by the mound moving they are breathing.
Got it.
And we're gonna cut to the group. You all are currently you guys are currently sort of back trying to figure out what to do. Do you guys decide to take a rest, or do you guys wish to do anything else in the cover of night?
We need to pop a squat. I'm out of spell slots, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys choose to take a long rest or a short rest?
We're gonna get exhausted if we don't take a long one. And exhaustion's not good, let me tell you. That's the last thing I want to do, but...
Yeah.
I'm gonna call up Sircon, or not Sircon, sorry Sircon, I would call you up, but Uranus. I'm gonna try and call him up like later in the night, because I'm
Alright, you do
checking
so.
up on him.
Yeah, I mean, I have a blanket, right?
There's a pile of blankets you can grab from the guy.
My mind is picturing
take
that
the pile
Giannis is
blanket.
about to do the Sherlock meme.
As you take
See,
the
I'm
blanket, roll
okay.
me a
I have a
perception
security
check.
blanket.
Yeah, I put the blanket over myself to take this call.
Cool. Roll me a perception
Sure.
check first. Just take off the blanket.
Oh no.
There's a man in there.
There's a man.
The blanket
He's
dwarf.
watching us. He's
He
watching.
hides
Oh,
within the mounds of blankets.
Godspeed, a blanket dwarf. That is a 16.
You kind of do a double take as you recognize this guy currently unconscious, laying down, with a large burn scar down the side of his face. Recent Donald.
My friend. I know him. I kick him. No, I'm just kidding.
I kick him while he's down.
I know him. I take out the war pick because they take it off me, and I no, just kidding. Alright, I'm gonna quietly go over. I'm guessing before this call and kind of gently try to shake him awake if he wakes up.
You see only his good eye seems to open now. And he sort of looks to you. Motherfuckers.
Okay. What's motherfucker supposed to mean?
You had one job to run, and I wake up to find you here.
We
Yeah, well,
did
you can
run.
You can play. Wait, are we all in the same cell or no?
Yeah.
We're all in
Oh,
the same
shit.
cell.
Oh my god! Oh, we were in the same
Oh my
cell.
god, cell buddies!
Yay! We can all die together!
One job.
We did
Blame
that
those two.
job. We did run.
Okay, and why are you here?
We didn't
Music.
take enchantment magics into effect.
Hmm.
Simple error, but an error nonetheless.
And
Well,
I tried to help them.
I honestly expected to be waking up, surrounded in clouds and familiar faces. This
You really
sucks.
think
We're familiar faces.
I can
Not
help
the
you in
good
the.
kind.
I can help you in the tiniest bit. How do you use your eye need healing?
I can't see shit.
Join the club. And I go to heal him for
There's a
15
club
points.
for blind people?
Shut
You
the fuck
do,
up!
and the scar tissue sort of goes over it, but it doesn't seem like there is really much of an eye to heal.
Aw. We're twinsies. Yay!
So he just sort of, I did lose my vision before, so I guess half isn't that bad.
Alright, well.
Well, I'm
I need
getting
your
the
blanket.
call.
Yeah, I need your blankets. I'm getting the call.
Okay. He just throws a blanket at you.
Just fucking all that's coming from his pocket is God is great, and you have a call. Like it's like over and over again.
It's like really loud too, like
All the guards are just like slowly walking down the hall. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I will cover all the blankets over myself. If everyone
Okay.
give me their blankets to take this call.
He
Yeah.
had all the blankets.
Yeah,
He just
keep
throws
watch.
them onto you as he gets up and he's sort of just sighing with his head in his hand.
Yeah, keep watch, and I go take the call.
Yeah, I'll keep a good eye on it.
That's the spirit.
And with that, Robin, you're honest.
Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
I should be asking you that.
Oh, let's see. Right now, I'm in the prison cell, and we're still shackled, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, still shackled in a cell with 3 idiots.
Do you know
So,
where the cell is?
in the castle, so that's a bit of an issue.
I mean, shoot. Okay. How is Kelvir and Sirkan?
Well, they're not. They're them. If that's what you're asking.
So the charm went away.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I
Still
think.
bring earplugs.
Oh, absolutely. We here at the base are going to be taking a rest. So at the crack of dawn, I think is when we're gonna come get you guys.
All right. I'll try and form some sort of breakout plan, and I guess I did call the archangels. They will be here in a few days.
I see. Well, some reinforcements are better than none. Okay. Are you doing okay? Are all of you
A
doing okay?
little pissed. Oh, Donald's here. He's
Oh,
injured.
I see. Tell him I say hi.
He kind of pokes his head out of the blanket and whispers, "Robin says hi." He goes back under the blanket.
Whatever.
He said, "Whatever."
Fair enough. Right, Palace. We'll be there
Yes.
soon.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to hold out till daybreak.
I have a plan. I hang up.
Oh.
All right. So
Oh
I'm
shit,
assuming
you have a
I'm assuming
plan.
the OG squad is getting the long rests.
Yeah, I have one question.
All right.
Yes.
The castle is last line of defense. I should know every single corridor, every single room in there, right?
Yes, you do.
I have a perfectly mapped out map in my brain of the castle. Yes, a full
Yes, you do.
schematic. How?
Oh!
All right. Where are the prison cells? The dungeon
They
cells.
are on the west side of the castle in this
Down
sort
low
of
or up
like
high?
extra down low, of course. It sort of starts at where the barracks would be, or sort of this top portion of like one of the tower on the far west side, and then below the section is the dungeons, prison cells, and all that.
Alrighty, and because this is probably the easiest way to enter in, sewer systems. Every castle has one. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming, based on, I figured Robin would absolutely know where the weakest
one
points
lead-
are.
One will definitely lead to the cellars in which the kitchen is connected to.
And the kitchen would probably be closest to the barracks, right?
Not far from me, yeah.
And then right then and there is the dungeon. So if we get to the kitchen, we can go through there and get to the dungeon, save everyone. I don't know. Do I have any idea of secret entrances, different?
You know that there's a sort of
pathways?
escape area in case the royal family is attacked. On the far on the east side, by where the ballroom would be. There's the ball. It's the sort of the ballroom isn't just a place for any sort of major events to host at, and from there's a small escape.
Alrighty.
That and the
And-
study. There's
The
one.
study. And where would that be?
That would be near the center, not far from the throne.
Okay, that sounds meh. Okay. Which would be the closest exit from the dungeons themselves? And also, I need guard rotations. If I know those, which I probably do.
You would be aware of the guard rotations, but you wouldn't be. But it's not. I wouldn't say you'd think that'd be the most reliable thing, considering it's been a minute since you've been gone
Fair.
and under new management.
Fair.
However, there is the fact of the study is probably the best escape route. closest,
Okay.
because it's the closer one. Because the other one's all the way on the opposite side.
Then where would the study spit us out?
So from the kitchen, you'd have to go past the the main hall, in which hosts, the welcome and all that. The throne room, and then there is a sort of area of bedrooms, and then the study.
Okay. So we have to go through the throne room. Oh god.
You'd have to just go through the main hall.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really the only thing you'd have to go through, but there are hallways in which consist of bedrooms. So people will likely be in there, possibly.
Okay. Oh boy. Hey Cap, you prepared to pass without a trace?
Yes, actually.
Cool, we're all going on a rescue mission.
All right, so we have had a long rest.
We're going to.
Not yet. We're going to.
We're going to.
As I cut to the squad, are you guys doing anything before a long rest?
We're in a cell.
Yeah.
Eat away the bricks.
I attempt to eat the bricks. No, I'm
Yes.
just kidding. Just
I mean-
fucking the ultimate escape.
I mean, Johannes said he had a plan. I'm just wondering, is it something he's gonna do before the long rest, or after?
No, I am going to suggest something to the party though.
Okay, then do it.
The little cell squad. Cell squad. I suggest we take shifts.
Shifts
Four?
on.
Well, let's see. Seeing as I still have my equipment, you still have my equipment, and he still has his equipment. I don't know if you have anything, Donald. I apologize. I do not want them to take this from us. You catch my drift?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we're taking watches. Who's going first?
Question, DM.
Hmm?
Would I be able to use one of my darts to try and pick the lock on the shackles?
You can try. It'll be a sleight of hand check.
I'm going to try.
Yeah. Sword, but that's gonna make a lot of noise.
Not necessarily.
Well, yes, necessarily. It's metal hitting metal. It always makes noise.
17.
17. Okay. It doesn't, unfortunately.
Darn.
Lock
Well, that
15
was-
lower to 1.
Worth a try.
I mean, I do have a war pick if anyone wants to. I'll give it a try.
Oh boy. That's gonna make more noise than picking the lock.
No.
I'll
I mean,
take
picking
the
the lock
first
with the war
watch.
pick.
Donald
Picking the
sort of
lock with
chimed
the
in.
war pick. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what would Donald say?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take second.
Third. And as this is happening, can Setan just, press his bat against the tool and, try something real quick?
Okay, go for it.
Are his hands behind him in the manacles?
No, they're in front of you guys.
Alright,
Think
so I
he's
just,
gonna make this easy on us?
so I step over them to, put them behind me.
It's
That's
a
a
little
strange
work when you
move.
do so.
People usually do the opposite.
Keep going.
Alright. Let's see. Could I potentially, as a changeling, while my back is pressed to the wall, could I make my hands, small enough or, thin enough to, slip through the, manacles?
Oh.
That is quite clever.
Yeah.
I would say a
Only
sleight
a
of hand.
changeling. Only a
Yeah,
changeling.
we haven't taken the rest yet. What'd you say, Jackson?
Only a changeling would be able to do that.
He.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
All right. You do so, and they are off.
Alright, so as this is happening, you just kind of see Setan kind of back up against the corner, step over his mantles. As he kind of shimmies with his hands behind his back, you hear the little clanking of metal, and and then kind of and his legs are kind of apart, so you kind of see the chains fall to the ground, and right before they hit, Setan just gotta grab him. I told
Alright.
I thought I was flexible.
Good job.
Interesting.
You guys then hear the sound of rustling as you notice someone being taken down the corridors into a place unknown until eventually more Warforged follow through and stop by your cell.
My hands will be on my back.
Okay.
Can I help you?
You see one sort of you see there's 3 Warforged. One opens the cell, the other one goes through the door, while the other 2 guard the door as it enters the cell and looks to you all.
Not the talkative type?
Speak, construct.
It sort of looks to Uranus and tilts their head. I'm gonna roll something.
Ah, shit. Well,
Is it
I'm going to go
recognizing?
get hanged. I'll see you kids later.
It looks to you and it looks at your shield.
I have a shield?
And not your shield. Whatever your holy symbol is.
Yeah.
And looks back up at you. Sort of there's just quiet.
Archangel
And-
detected.
Deploying A10 Warthog.
And it begins to approach you.
Okay.
And they won't
What does it look like it's doing?
They're attempting to escort.
I'm gonna try to wrap the chain around his hand with the mandibles.
Grapple
thought
check.
you were about
And
to say around
just
its
trying to... I'm gonna try and yank it. I'm trying to yank his hand off, essentially, because he's a suit of armor. I mean, come on.
The Warforged.
No, we
They're a bit
fought
more
those
well-built than
earlier.
If I pull hard enough.
that. Yeah, okay, cool. Roll me grapple. Athletics or acrobatics?
17. Oh, wait, with athletics? Oh, I have a thing with that, so that's not... Alright, so that's plus 6. So... 19. Sorry, I'm bad with math.
Unfortunately, I rolled naturally a 19. And
Damn you,
didn't have a
Trinity.
modifier. So with that, you do fail to do so as it sort of grabs and pulls you closer and grabs
Where are you taking
second
him?
hand against the shoulder. They don't say anything as they begin to escort him out.
I'm going to
Know
kick
what?
it.
No. I'll do it for you. I kick it and cast Thunderous Smite.
On your
Roll
foot?
to hit.
Yeah, you can do one-arm strikes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Plus strength, right?
Yes.
So let's see. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Cool. It only does 5 points of damage, however, as your Thunderous Smite does not work.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing about Thunderous Smite. Hold on. Let me pull it up here. The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings out with a thunderous audible with a thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you. Oh wait, no, it doesn't knock them prone, does it? I remember it knocks them a distance, right?
No,
She
Oh
said
no,
the
am I
spell
just
here's
didn't
missing?
the
even
thing,
work.
it's still a spell and it doesn't work.
Oh.
As
Fuck.
as it sort of pulls you close and you hear a voice from it. And
Okay.
it repeats the words on your bandages
Oh?
in Celestial.
Oh, it says it in Celestial?
In Celestial.
Dang it.
Damn, we don't get character knowledge of Uranus.
Nope.
How dare you?
Do you react in any way?
Uranus just gets this look of pure rage and he starts flailing against it and screaming and kicking. Like,
As
Like a child that doesn't want to go home?
yeah,
as
an
the
angry
Celestial is
man
posed
child.
on you 3 once more. and he's brought further down a hall.
Shit.
Oh fuck. Well, it was nice
And-
knowing you folks.
I mean, if he wants Sertan to help cause the distraction, just like call out.
No, right now
Yeah,
he's just
Announce your
screaming
plan.
like he's basically screaming like a madman, like
Donald-
just angrily
Donald
kicking
just
and
kind of
screaming.
looks up at this and he goes, "Well, I told Risan.
Do you know where they're taking him?
No, not a damn clue, but we'll figure something out very shortly." He sort of looks
Shit.
around. Still said I'd protect you all. Still will keep that promise, considering I'm still fucking alive. And he sort of looks around for any sort of cracks in the walls.
They didn't
He's-
leave the
And
cell.
he still has the
open.
manacles on, but he doesn't seem to be bothered by it.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to cut to Uranus. As Uranus, you get brought instead to these many halls, these many rooms, and you're brought into this room in which the Warforged sort of looks to the other Warforged, just kind of giving these sort of nods to each other before closing the door behind it, leaving just you and this Warforged. And he places you down in a chair before he backs up.
I immediately get out of the chair and charge him.
Do so. You can roll an athletics check to see if you can kind of get at him or not.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna basically I'm trying to suplex this motherfucker. Hopefully it works. And thank God for athletic checks. So let me roll. Alright, so let's see. 14 plus 4 plus 2. So 18, 19, 20, 30, 20.
You do sort of slam into him, and he places his hands out and sort of tries to nudge you back, and just goes, "Calm down."
Go fuck yourself. He tries to do it again.
He sort of looks to you. Uranus. Calm
Uranus pauses.
down.
Explain yourself.
I am Ulrich.
Uranus goes wide eye. Not eye, because he's it kind of goes wide eye. He's dead.
I was dead.
How?
Many of us were dead. That's what they're doing.
So they're killing us.
They're
No.
killing anyone to make beings under their will. It was only
Are
until I
you
saw
s-
you did a veil was lifted.
Are you still sane? Can you think for yourself? Can you open the door? Can we leave? Can I save my friends?
Currently, I can do that. For how long, I am not sure.
Do you have keys?
The other did.
Fuck. Ugh. Well, what am I in this room for?
Well, normally this is where you would meet your fate, and your soul would go to either another construct or creation, or it would be left to wander if there's none there. But being an archangel, you are priority.
So I should get these logos off me as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Alright, I quickly try and get out like my war pick and I start scratching off the emblems really quick.
Is Asher alive? Have you
Yes,
seen
he's
him?
fine. Yes.
Do not speak of this.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks to you and he opens the door and he looks around. I don't have keys, but I'm letting you out.
Wait a minute, close the door
This
really
room.
quick.
He closes the door.
Do you have a weapon?
I've got a sword.
He holds out the manacles.
He brings out his sword and he slams it against your chains.
Do they break?
And 1 second, I'm rolling.
I die instantly because he misses and the sword hits me in the skull.
I've been impaled.
Well, would you look at that? Oh my god, this is messed up. Just wanted to say that while you're rolling. Oh my god.
Yeah. Told
What
you
the
guys,
hell,
this is
man?
gonna be quite the arc, man.
Yeah.
The
And
math got
with that,
weird after Pizzeria Simulator.
chains in
Yeah.
your chains sort of clatter onto the ground, and they dispel your magic. Our magic.
Well, do you want me to put you out of your... Or no?
I want you to. If I can keep control or gain this control for as long as this gets handled, if that's what you are here for, then I want to be here to help in any way that I can. If I'm not me
Understood.
and you can't get to me, then do so.
Understood. You're a good friend. Alright, open the door.
And Zer looks. The All-Father be with you.
Well, Father be with you too. By the way, don't you ever repeat that phrase again.
It was just some way to get your attention. You
Never
understand?
say it again. He
Well,
walks off. Well, not walks, kind of stealths off. Crouch walk. Yeah.
and
I'm trying to sneak around.
but my chainmail is too thick.
and with that, you are sort of moving through these halls. Roll me a stealth.
Oh, fuck. Hooray, disadvantage!
Clank, 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 clank.
The other one was a natural 20. This is bullshit. Eh. I got hold on, I gotta do math really quick. Second, 15.
All right.
Apologies, listeners. I'm terrible at math.
You carefully move down the hall, and you then make your way back towards the cell. It seems that whatever guards were around are currently busy dealing with the people that they've been bringing. And
So the hall
Donald
is empty.
And Donald sort of looks over and he goes, "Oh, that didn't take long."
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome. And he takes out his war pick and he tries to, get the lock open.
Roll the hit.
No, like lock pick it, not force it
Lock
open.
pick
Like
it?
lock
I thought
pick
you were gonna fucking break it.
it.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Sleight of hand. High DC, because it ain't no thieves tool.
Yeah, using a
Alright,
war pick.
Because you're not proficient with war pick like some other people in another campaign.
I'm proficient with the war pick. That's why I
mean,
have it as a
war pick,
weapon.
lock pick.
Oh. I was
Like, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Or like, yeah, in a Meridon other campaign, and you, yeah, being a female, you would be proficient in brawl, but not in the way of picking a lock with it.
Huh?
That's great. Anyways, so let's see. What would that be adding?
If you're not proficient in sleight of hand, it's just your deck.
Alright, it's just my deck, so let's see. 18 plus 2, 30, 20. Let's go with the high
18,
rolls. Can't wait for
19,
this to
20,
fail.
dirty 20.
Shut up, I'm mad at math. Numbers is not make the good.
Click clack math rocks make it easy.
Yes.
Clicky clacky shiny math rocks.
Yeah, So you managed. There's a click, and the lock sort of falls, and you're able
Oh,
to
it worked.
open it.
Oh,
And
Uranus
Mrs.
kind
Bum
of
just
looks impressed with himself, and he's like, "Huh." Gives you a little thumbs up.
lady first. Kelvir.
She walks up.
Ladies first, Sir Khan.
Well then, Donald,
I mean,
while you
technically
waiting
he
for
could
it,
be.
he just kind of like nods his head toward the door.
By the way, if you see that little bird around, let me know. I want to break its neck.
Oh, I am with you on that.
Scaredy cat he
No.
may be.
It would be useful to us.
Whatever, forget it. His name sounds like he's in the middle of a cough. I can't remember. It's Craig, something like that.
Craig?
Craig, like I don't know. Eric Cochran names are weird.
Alright, well, enough arguing in a cell. Let's leave before the guards come back.
Sounds like a good idea. Everyone roll stealth.
Fuck.
Oh,
Clicky,
oh,
clicky.
oh,
Your armor's giving you disadvantage.
Shut up.
I wish you could word, Justin.
Shut up! I'm just the editor, alright? Give me a break.
I rolled another 15 because I have a +2. I can math, I swear. I'm a
Don't
good
worry, I
noodle.
also got a 15 stealth.
I'm a good noodle.
I'm a good noodle.
Oof.
Wow, we suck.
I don't like that you said oof.
You guys are doing well, but unfortunately, it's not even like too notable. Sir Khan's steps just get a little heavier
Oh god.
as they rolled a 15 on perception.
So technically, they beat all of us.
Yeah,
It would if it wasn't for the fact that they have a -1.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
So they noticed Sir Khan.
So we're sacrificing Sikhan. I mean, what?
The torchlight around the bend as you guys are about to get through the exit is a silhouette, and you just then hear heavy clanking of mechanical footsteps.
Oh boy.
Run. Go, 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 go.
Dex checks.
No,
Yeah,
hold on. I'm
good.
away at the door for a second. Do they sound like Warforged footsteps?
Yeah, they do.
I'm a body check him right as he goes through the door.
Vibe check.
Fucking wanna play dumb games? You're gonna get vibe checked. Alright, let me roll strength. I assume this is athletics. Let me roll strength.
Calvin goes to run. Basically, she was on the last step. So,
We love
to,
that
the-
ones.
to the level to just like go across the door, barely like 3 feet away, and just, bling, just face plants.
Ow.
Smack on the cobblestone.
So I'm guessing this is a roll to hit, correct? Or is it athletics?
You know athletics.
So 15
Ow.
plus 4 plus
But shut.
15, 16, 17.
Get a what?
21. I'm bad at math. I had to count it. It's 21.
What are we
21.
doing?
Another way to
That
trick the viewers: don't count out loud.
Shut up.
And you go to body check and you just slam right into one of these Warforged and you just hear ass fucking out of Ulrich's voice as he gets knocked back into the other Warforged.
Yes. Okay, now I start running.
And you see
Kara-
Kelvir face planted in the doorway.
Uranus gives him a look and he goes, ha ha, and then he picks up. Picks
They
up.
turn around as they notice that Kelvir and Kelvir sort of falls.
I go
That takes
to
some time
pick up Calvir.
Yeah,
to
so
start
does
running.
that takes that extra time. You can't help but look back and you notice that Ulrich's Warforge is kind of doing what it can to stay like falling against these other warforged.
Yes! Yes!
And that you guys make a break for it.
Sylvia's gonna dash.
I'll let you guys
Cartoon music
heal yourself and get
intensifiers.
back into hiding.
Alright.
I really wish we had Caprino with us right now because I'm bad at stealth.
Hey!
21 stealth. 21 stealth.
Alright.
Terrible. Nat 1 dex check, but 21 stealth.
Oh, for the love of...
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
no.
not as
Got a
bad as
10.
me.
Sircon got a 10.
Oh,
I got a
no.
4.
Oh,
What?
no!
I rolled a 2!
Well, we
Oh
don't
my
die.
God. It's Warforged. What's the worst that could happen?
This is
Besides they make a
all-
gun or something. They won't make a
This is-
gun. They're Warforged.
I'm sad. This is all happening literally right before they're supposed to rescue mission us.
We're
So
gonna be
if we
taking
get
my
back,
degree.
Before.
we get back, it's just like, what's
Love
up,
you
bitches?
guys.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
You've done the most.
You guys will never get to know what that phrase is. Fuck you.
Mm,
We will eventually.
yeah.
I do have comprehend languages.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
don't do it.
Do
Don't
it.
do it.
Do
Nah.
it.
Nah.
Do it. Do it.
Nah. Don't do it.
It's just a thing on his bandages that says if you read this, you're gay.
Your mom sucked me good and hard through my jorts. Whatever fiend reads it takes like a bunch of radiant damage.
He's like, no!
George are like a divine. George like a divine holy protection against demons.
Yes, it's like the death punch from regular show. As long as you're wearing like jorts and a mullet, like you can beat any demon.
There's no way you can lose with the jorts.
Yes. There's no way you can lose with the shorts!
As the Allfather came down, he presented Jorts, the ultimate defense against
know-
any fiend.
I was planning on you guys not escaping, but this is just great. This
Yeah.
is a lot better.
Great because
Now
it's,
I don't have
it's a
to
lot
waste-
more cartoony and dark.
Now I don't have to waste
Cartoony
energy.
in the fact that we literally just tripped a bunch of warforged.
Yeah.
It's like tripping a bunch of those toy soldiers where they all start falling backwards onto each other like the
Yeah.
Broadway show.
Well, you guys do a very poor job at stealth, but don't seem to be catching anyone's attention other than scared citizens hiding away who just hide further into the darkness. To your surprise, and make your way back. Now, by the time you get there, you guys will only be able to take a short rest to make up for their long rest, unless you guys want to stay longer in that place to catch up to the party. But would any of you guys take and watch in the long rest gang right now?
I would like to assume we did.
Yeah, no,
Considering
yeah, no.
we're, like,
Let's set up
fugitives.
watches.
To be fair, put
Yeah.
your watches order of first, second, and third watch, and we'll do some watches.
Alright.
So the prison gang got a short rest?
The prison gang will get a short rest. We'll get to that
Okay.
eventually.
We will. Got it.
You remember that moment with Sertan, Uranus, and Kelvia Month Girl got fucking arrested? Pepperidge Farm members.
No, don't say a brand. You're gonna get us canceled.
Actually, Asher will take first and second. He's kind of
What
a
a Chad.
What a man. What a guy.
so.
What a man. What a man. What a man.
First
what a mighty
watch
good
consists
man.
of Rihanna and Asher.
Yeah.
Well, do you think they'd be alright?
Maybe. Probably. I mean,
I
they've
hope
made
so.
it this long. So
Fair enough. Uranus was always a skilled archangel.
mhm.
He was always I was newer archangels than he was, so he always, despite being an apprentice at the time, still had more experience than I did.
Huh. Interesting.
You're from the Elven Kingdoms, I assume?
Yes, I am.
Can imagine what that's like. They're very bored.
They're absolutely terrible. Trust me.
Do they make you wear that, or is that a fashion suggestion?
Oh, we're required to wear them if we were taken in by a family of high stat.
Oh, you a high status person?
In a way, my adoptive father was captain of the guard for a long while.
My parents were archangels. That's why I joined.
Interesting.
Yeah. Many of us are either it's a family legacy or it's all we know.
Mm-hmm.
Many children get off. Parents can't take care of them in front of a archangel's face.
Well, it's good that you felt included, I should say.
And that feline companion of yours.
Kitty?
Yes. Sort of glancing. How did you come across Kitty?
So it's a funny story, actually. So, I was in the forest practicing my hunting skills. A test given to me by my father. And I just came across her, and next thing you know, we just sort of stayed together.
She feeds me. Oh, it speaks.
Oh yeah, she does.
I didn't think she speaks. Well, I do. Now, question, man, when can I eat?
You can't eat. I have some rations I could give you.
Should have ate the tiny lizard's chicken.
I mean, you could have, but you didn't?
Can I eat him?
No, we don't eat party members. Without a reason. A good reason.
Fine. And he just sort of shifts. like Asher just shifts slightly, like scoots away a bit.
Kitty's fine. I won't let her eat you.
Not yet. And Asher just sort of glances over. Well then, best we keep a lookout. And he just looks off. Alright. Roll perception, Rihanna.
I got you. Where's my d20? Here's my d20. I'll use my pink one. Oh, okay. That is a 19 perception.
Alrighty. Everything seems to be calm, considering the unnerving tension that's been happening recently outside. And you wake up Terror. Is there any certain way you wake up Terror?
Okay. So
So
Getting
Ri-
a bit of a grin on
Rihanna
her face.
and
She-
Archer. I mean,
Not
fucking
Archer.
whoops.
Asher.
Asher just see somewhat half awake Terror with some chicken in his mouth approaching the campfire. Slowly.
As he woke up on his own.
Yes, because he was hungry. So and he slowly drops the chicken into his hands and places the chicken on the fire to cook it. Like,
You slowly see Kitty approach.
Kitty.
He has chicken left.
mine.
Mine. If I can't have the chicken, I will eat you.
Kitty, don't eat the lizard guy. Please.
Well, then give me chicken.
No.
She sort of snarls. A roll wisdom. Terror.
Wisdom
She's
save or
a-
just a wisdom?
Just a wisdom. She's a very large beast.
14.
She sort of looks as you're kind of like, I will not give up this chicken. Like your determination to consume the rest of this chicken just is unaffected by her staring down at you. And she just looks off to Rihanna. Fine.
No.
This is
Well-
the only freebie. I will eat you next time I threaten you so. And with that,
I'ma
she
just,
sort of
I'ma just,
goes off.
I'ma just scarf it down as a sign of mine.
He's testing my patience very much.
I know. Just
And
I'll
he's
give-
fun
I'll give
sized. Snack sized.
Terror will bite you.
I will eat you. And she just sort of lays down on the bedroom that Rihanna had. And with that, Asher sort of looks to you and this interaction before as you're just scarfing down the chicken. I don't think I got your name.
Huh?
Your name.
Terror.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Yes.
Do you like the chicken?
Yes. What's up?
Okay. No, I'm not hungry.
Okay.
What made you join this group?
Oh. Well, they no kill terror fine.
Uh-huh.
Most people want to kill terror. Don't know why.
I couldn't figure that out. I don't know why. Just sort of looks away. I'm gonna keep watch. He just sort of looks off. Perception check.
Yeah. 16.
Ooh, same with Asher. As you guys, it doesn't take a very perceptive person to know to hear hurried footsteps and then the door just slam open. Uranus, Calvir, Zircon, and
How'd the
Dawn.
door open when it was arcane locked?
Yeah,
yeah,
we did
we're
our
gonna
I
good
locked
luck.
it.
You
Fuck.
just see us all. You just see us all
fuck.
jump through the window, just
We went through the window again.
do a nice little
Open it.
fat roll.
That's fucking great. So yeah, do you guys try the door at least, or do you guys just full on yeet
No,
yourself
because we
through a
know
window?
that they aren't. We
that-
remember they arcane locked the door, so
Yeah.
there's no point in trying.
Like,
So let's
there's
go
a
through the
chance.
window.
There was worth a shot. Like maybe that there could have been something. It was just more curiosity. So there's just a quiet, and then you hear footsteps, and you guys just quickly Terror and Asher just see a blur burst through from the windows.
I'm gonna attack him with a great sword.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh, okay. Roll the hit.
My first instinct.
Who are you hitting? Who are you hitting?
I roll D4 to see who gets hit.
Alright.
I swear to God, if we kill Donald,
That's 22 to hit.
I'm alive.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
Okay.
Who is it hitting?
I
You
don't
only
know. It was my first instinct. I just saw.
Bro,
a
stop,
girl.
bro, stop.
I don't blame you. No.
12.
Well,
12 points.
you just
of
as
slashing.
the sort of as you sort of go and you strike, you just basically get right in the sort of side, like midsection, but more off to the right side, just deep in there is Donald, who just looks. And he looks, you motherfucker! And he just, even though he pushes he pulls the great sword out, and he just goes chasing you around the room with it.
I'm on all fours like a cat.
I try to stop Donald. I try to like put a hand in front of him.
Everyone wakes up to this.
Yeah.
Cap.
Donald, I swear.
He fucking stabbed me!
Hold on, I can heal you. He's a dumb animal.
Also, we
I lost
escaped
an
from
eye for
jail.
this shit.
Man, I lost an eye for different reasons. You want to cry about it?
We're doing self-defense.
Imagine
He's
having
giving him like
money.
this stone cold look.
He doesn't drop the sword, but he sort of calms down.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Let me look
So
at the
yeah, you
thing
guys
really
wake up
quick.
to see the whole group plus Donald.
1d8 plus spellcast mod.
Meanwhile, Catfish is kind of stuck in his bedroll because his horns are just poking through and he can't get out.
I feel like an idiot. Well, how do you find spellcast mod again? I have the spell save DC, but not the mod.
It's your charisma mod, so it's just your.
Alright,
as
so
a paladin-
1d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll my d8. So you get 8 points back, Donald.
Donald sort of just it closes up slightly, and his shirt's sort of still torn and bloody, and he just kind of looks. He doesn't drop the sword. He just goes, "I'm keeping."
No, Taylor.
I won't trust you with it.
I'm like go to this like I'm a shimmy like gimme.
He's just
No,
crawling
no.
up his leg.
Oh god, he's like a dog.
Well, I am 1.5 feet tall.
He's like those
What do
little
you mean you're a
2-pound
dog?
dogs when they're really angry, so they're trying to like get at your face, but
Someone
you're
get this
standing.
blizzard off of me.
I pick up Terror.
Kelvir will push Terror off.
You know, I'm already picking him up. Are you pushing it out of my hand?
No.
Add insult to injury.
He just sort of looks. He looks at Terror and he just goes, "Say you're sorry, and you'll get this back."
Apologize to
Hey.
the nice man.
I don't.
Sorry.
I dealt with a rogue. I will not deal with this.
I dealt with a rogue. Out of character. Are you sure it wasn't a warlock?
He's dealt with a warlock, but he's dealt with all types. And that he just sort of goes and he sits down, and he goes to just sit down, and then he just immediately just lays down. He's done. There's no bedroll. There's no nothing. He's just passed out on the
floor.
floor. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna turn to you, honest. Taylor wants down.
I put him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my sword. I'm gonna
Yep.
Nice.
Wait, is
sword.
Asher still awake?
Yeah, Asher's still awake. This is just the end of their watch around the time he came in.
I'm going to approach him.
You're alright?
How are
That's
you
good.
doing?
Fine. It's nice to have some company. It's been a while.
I have good
Kilbeer's gonna
news.
pass out.
You have what?
I have good news.
Alright. Fine.
I'll explain the rest in the morning, but he's alive.
He's alive?
Hellblood is alive.
Okay. That's good to hear. And
Yes.
he sort of just seems surprised, considering, his body's in the room.
Yeah. He does kind of look back at the body. He's like, yeah, I'll explain in the morning.
And he just kind of looks at you and looks at the body, and he just can't tell if he should assume you're crazy, or if he should be scared, or he just walks and goes to bed.
Alright. Who's taking next watch?
Cap and Robin.
Hi.
Watches Robin and Cap, who are now awake, and the rest of you guys who wish to go back to resting may go back to resting.
Kelby, you're going to sleep.
You're on his passes out.
Did you see what I posted earlier about the find familiar thing?
Yes, you did, and
Dope.
I did. You do have it.
She's here.
Well, you're there, and kind of see, you do see this lovely reunion, but they're quick to get some rest, and you Cap are the only one.
Yeah. Cap just kind of takes a moment to like untangle his horns from his sleeping roll.
Robin just kind of sits up, looking outside the window. You see on her shoulder now is a cat with kind of draconic horns and small wings, with like gray fur that kind of looks like it has little scales on it. And it has a hat. The hat is really important. I will send the hat. It's a tiny little hat. This is the hat. Oh well, it's coming.
Will that one try and eat me?
No. Morag shouldn't. And Morag just kind of turns and meows at you.
And the, Cap kind of just goes and, he kind of goes to pet, he just kind of pets the cat, and is just like, so, you said you're a tactician?
Mm-hmm. That's my job.
Do you, happen to have a plan about any of this?
I'm working on one. First, we'll need to gather information.
Yes.
That's where all good plans start. And we're going to be taking a trip to the palace for that. You can see that her face is kind of like pained a little bit. Even though she's talking like Robin does, she's in business mode and trying to push down all those feelings.
I'm guessing you're not too happy about what you've seen here.
No, not really.
Well, and I'm, well, it is a little too, I'm going out on a limb here, and I think someone's trying their best to try and, keep order.
Do you realize?
One second,
It's like when they
I know
shoot
for
the
a fact.
cameraman.
Oh.
I know for a fact that I cut out there mid-sentence.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
I Angie. Cap's kind of he kind of just like, reaches up and like kind of like touches the symbol that's like kind of like on a ring pierced through his horn. He's like, I'm not too happy about the amount of effort someone's trying to keep order here. Myself.
It's weird. I
Yes.
didn't think that something like this could happen to Geister in all my years of living here.
I'm guessing this is very unusual for those who are in power.
Could you repeat that? I zoned out big time because I'm stupid.
I'm guessing this is something very unusual for those in power.
Yes. I don't think the royal family and the heir would want something like this to happen.
So my assumption was wrong.
Dead wrong. And she kind of gives you a hard elbow, but like not hard enough to hurt. She's still a wizard after all.
I apologize for making assumptions.
You're fine.
Um,
I'm feeling a lot better after that.
Yes. Though I do think something tells me I did not end up with this party by accident.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, then by all means.
Well, something tells me with how hard someone's trying to keep order here, Lyra's probably not too happy about it. That's maybe why I'm here.
The goddess of discord, correct?
Yes. One of the few things I can remember about myself.
Well, that's cool. Sorry. I just don't really know what to say.
No, you're fine. Trust me, I've been trying to find out things about myself anyway. There's not much to say about it. So, you said you're taking a trip to the palace, yes?
Yeah, with probably Rihanna and perhaps you.
I'm guessing you're interested in having me utilize one of my spells.
Yeah. That would be astronomical.
Yes, because if anything, we need to be quiet. I don't think... I don't know, I look at this situation and, quite frankly, I'm speechless. I don't know how this is a rational reaction to anything, and, well, if I'm pointing someone out for being irrational, then they must be doing something very wrong.
We just need to get into the castle.
Yes.
After that, I can make contact with some of my friends, we'll say, and afterwards, well, we can get going and just work on fixing up this place.
Yes.
This is very obviously not normal, and I just hope that everyone in there is okay. I really hope that. Okay. Perception check.
Yep.
Robin's done talking for right now.
Yeah. All right, come on, dice, please. Just please give me a good roll, please. I mean, thank you for the nat 1 to prevent him from getting charmed, but please, just a roll above 10, that's all I ask.
We popped off. We didn't
Okay,
notice
never mind. Okay.
Good part. Oh, yeah, all
A
right.
freaking 9. He kept his
Cat doesn't
earplugs
notice
in.
anything,
He kept his earplugs
but
in,
Robin
apparently.
notices parchment, specifically an envelope, slip under the door.
What the fuck? She goes and kind of crawls over it and grabs it, picks it up.
It has the seal of Geister, the royal crest on it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Robin's hands are like, Cap. You fucking see Robin's hands suddenly start shaking as she looks at this crest, and she slowly opens it up.
Are you okay, Robin?
I'm fine.
Is that a letter?
From bearing the royal crest from Geister.
Your kingdom's mail service must be invincible then. I'm amazed.
With that kind of lighthearted chuckle, she kind of opens up the letters to expecting
3 slips of paper fall from it.
Make a
One,
deck save, it explodes.
An indentation. 1, a note, and 1, a letter.
She first the letter.
It seems to have an older ink, slightly faded. And it seems to be written from Nazim.
Oh shit.
I will send you the details if you'd like. Just excuse
Yeah.
me a second. We'll be on a very short break. Talk, if you'd like.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, this is whack.
This is very whack.
Wiggity
This is-
wiggity whack.
This is wiggity whack, man. What is this?
The wiggiest of
Freaking-
wax.
Yeah.
Wacky wacky doo.
Like, I didn't know how you can make the Reign of Terror in France look like a joke, but dear lord, you pulled it
I
off.
like to think that there is truly an invincible mailman out there in full plate, like, hit me, motherfucker.
It's the boy.
The most powerful mailman in the land.
Yeah, you're right, Gabby. It's the boy.
I'm not a mailman, I'm the mailman.
He's
Your
like
country's mail service must be.
He's like
invincible.
the courier in Skyrim, just like no matter what you're doing, he's going to find you and deliver
I'm
that
gonna
letter.
find you.
Like you'll be in the middle of absolutely nowhere and be like, got a letter for you.
Remember the mail guy from Twilight Princess, though?
Oh my god, he's just running. He's just running through the entire town, and his AC is so high that no one can hit him. He's like a monk,
30 AC
20th level
mailman.
monk, running through like, I am God!
No, see, it's a
Israel,
class.
God!
No, see, it's a new class that Wizards of the Coast is developing called the Mailman. They started with an AC of 30, but the only class feature is you can deliver mail really cool.
The mailman.
Yes.
No one beats the mailman.
The mailman.
The Mailman.
You know what? Morak didn't roll perception. Not that it matters.
They call him the mailman. You mean, wait, like, what's his actual name? No, they call him the mailman.
It's one of the guys who just picked up a really odd hobby.
Yeah. I like to deliver mail, don't judge me! Does a triple backflip and then jumps over an entire castle wall.
And they're like, I don't know. It's just like, he keeps delivering letters. We can't stop him. We built our wall like 50 feet taller and he still jumped over it.
We have archers trained on him and they can't hit him.
No, wait, it was just like, no, wait, he's like mailman, but like Batman, but like instead of, like the black uniform, it's just a bunch of envelopes folded to like look like the Batman costume?
No, his entire thing is the envelope.
He's like a dollar store envelope costume, but like he starts gliding from like how stiff it is.
Yes.
What the fuck?
It's the envelope symbol. Someone needs mail delivered to the mailmobile. It's a fucking UPS truck.
Not hitting him.
Alright, what was that, Chris?
Okay.
That or he's just a really talented Arakakra that's really good at dive bombing. Just whoosh, mail delivered.
Okay, back to
never
the
saw him
campaign. Back to Reign of Terror
Back
2
to it.
Electric Boogaloo.
Please tell me we were recording that entire discussion of mail.
Yeah, we were.
Yes.
Okay.
Robin kind
So,
of.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She kind of as she's reading the letter, you can see her mouth moving to kind of mumble it out to herself, very quietly. And as she kind of puts the letter down, she just takes a moment to pause, and then moves on to the note next.
It's confusing because it just immediately goes off with, this is your chance, this is your opportunity, whoever you are. I have in here an invitation. We are inviting some high nobles from other kingdoms to take a look at our projects as this form of sort of intimidation, as well as pride for specifically the human kingdoms. We're calling for all the human kingdoms to bring representatives. You can disguise as these representatives to this gathering, and hopefully gain more knowledge than I can say. I am sorry for what happened earlier, but there's not much I can do. As much as I put on a brave face, I do still fear my demise, or at least it being a long, painful. Things aren't right here. Please help.
Is the handwriting different than the letter?
Yes. It's you can tell this almost chicken
Craig,
scratch
no.
seems like Craig.
I'm coming, baby, I'm coming. And then
That's what she said.
the invitation next. Oh fuck. Robin just kind of, her hands as she reads the note is again her hands were shaking before, now they're super shaken as she's kind of reading it over and over. And
And you notice a little like wording in what seems to be primordial at the bottom. Don't know how you got in here, but you have an influence or secretive ways, a knowing on this capital. If you know someone who gave you this information who's from here, or if you know or with this person, or if it is you, give them this letter. They will know.
oh wait, sorry, just to make sure that I got that, it's basically asking to give the person who got us in here a letter, right?
Yeah, give the person who seems to have this knowledge on such an isolated kingdom of Geister to get this letter, which is the letter that you just read.
Robin just kind of looks over to Donald. I'm going to assume it's him.
No, you
Wait,
roll me an intelligence check.
My brain is so small. I'm sorry. I'm not
No,
dumb.
it's okay. Roll
Or,
me an
I'm dumb.
intelligence check. You have a
Robin's
high
not.
intelligence. You probably won't fail this.
Thank you. Oh god.
Roll a 2. Roll a
Roll
2.
a two.
two.
Roll a 2.
Roll a 2.
Roll a one.
Roll a
Roll.
2.
Intelligence check 19. We're good.
Oh.
So
Aw.
you know that the letter is the one for you to Nazim. So
Right.
Craig, being a sort of smart expert that he is, figures that for someone to have this much knowledge on Geister was likely an informant being you. So he just had the hope that you would get this letter and this would be that this informant or person that has this knowledge that got these foreigners in here is you.
Okay. My brain was so small for a moment. I'm like, what?
Who else would have the tactical wit of Geister that is currently outside of Geister than Robin?
Who else knows the city? Who else has studied map over map? Guys, you're right.
So that was his sort of hope. Of course, you can realize that could have been gone very much different should it be another person. It is just how fate has played it.
Craig, you're the best person in the world. I love you, my. Okay. Fucking
And then
Robin has. Oh, sorry.
finally, there's the invitation.
Right. What are the details?
You have been invited to the Multerum Ball in Geister. You are allowed your representatives and your tache, whatever you need, though limited numbers is appreciated, as there should be a large gathering. You should have this invitation to bring forth. There will be presentations on the creation of these constructs, as well as the words from the king himself making an appearance. We welcome all kingdom representatives into this gathering and hope you all enjoy. And look at the date, and that is 2 days away from now.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Robin, she has this. As she's reading the invitation, you could Cap. You're the only other one awake. You
Yes.
see this sparkle in her eye, and throughout all of our time here in Geister, Robin's just kind of had this sour mood of like everything's gone to shit, and now you see that in her eye, this sparkle, this glimmer of hope, and she kind of just looks to you with this small, big grin, big small grin. I don't know how to explain it, but she seems hopeful. And so, how are you at balls? Can you dance?
That didn't come out right.
How are you at balls?
Like,
You
you're
ever been
talking
to a
about...
dance before?
I don't know.
You got big balls?
She puts on her sneakers and pulls out a basketball. Cord up right now.
Cord up, buddy.
I don't, no, but,
We have our way into our palace.
oh.
And she
what that
holds
would
up the
be?
invitation.
Oh.
There's a ball 2 days from now. We'll have to discuss it with the rest of everyone, but this could be our chance. This is our chance. We just...
Yes. It's good. We might have a day to let our more exhausted companions rest.
We also need to get them ready. Need to disguise them as well. Seems they just broke out of prison.
So do we?
Yeah. Wait until everyone wakes up, and we'll tell them.
Yes. So
And she rushes over and like you know the move where like she like grabs both your hands by like the back of your hands and claps your hands together like palm to palm. She's like, this is our chance. This is our breaking point. We can we can save Geister.
Yes.
She's making eye contact. It's again the biggest fucking hopeful look on her face until she eases up and lets go. And Alright.
Hmm.
All we have to do
So-
now is just wait.
Ah.
And then, once everyone's awake, we'll let them know and we'll work on setting this plan into motion.
Yes. So do you think your eyes will prefer a tie or a bow tie?
You think you could pull off both?
Well, I mean, which one do you think would be harder to get on him, considering how he usually dresses?
A bow tie? Or a tie?
Yeah.
You guys then
Ties are hard.
eventually everyone wakes up and it is quiet. It's a quiet day, at least from the outside. You notice people are kind of
Uptown.
you notice kind of things are there's slowly a little more commotion than there is, of course, at night. It's still very quiet despite what would be more active at during the day. There are people out. It seems that they feel more safe in the day, as it doesn't seem that there's any of that activity in the day. And of course, people still need to eat, survive.
So, prison group only got a short rest, or did we get a long rest?
I mean, if we want, we can take more time to get a long rest.
Only got a
Yeah.
short rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would much rather take a long rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sleep.
Big
Sleep.
sleep.
Absolutely sleep. You guys need
Yes.
it.
You guys
Yeah,
wanna do-
especially
The biggest
considering what we may have to
sleepers.
do.
Yes. And it gives us more time to pick out a nice suit and tie for Giannis.
So yeah, everyone else wakes up.
Robin's gonna discuss her findings with everyone else. It's pretty much just Rihanna and Taylor.
Yeah,
Is
pretty
there
much.
Donald,
a
I guess.
And
fireplace
Asher.
in the room?
Oh, and
A
Asher is one.
fireplace? I forgot.
Yes.
Like, I'm a pee on it.
Why are you like this?
I'm a kobold. Where am I supposed to pee?
Guys,
Fucking
guys,
savages.
whatever flame, guys,
Anywhere.
whatever flame or fire might have remained, the embers even just kind of get slowly put out by the sounds of.
That's a normal move, actually, if you're out in the woods.
I know it's a normal move, but we're in a house.
We're in a house.
We're not in the woods.
You're telling me you don't pee in your fireplace?
We're mid-city.
No.
As and in the
What?
background is this peeing sound as Robin is explaining the news.
Somehow makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Somehow. And that's the plan. Cut to black as she's explaining.
Terror's done.
Well, that's fun.
We just roll straight through the ball, and after that, I'm sure our contact will have some way of getting in touch with us. I can only imagine who that is.
So. So you said you wanted to do something this morning, go into the castle or something, or does this change things?
This changes things a lot.
Ah.
Now all we need to do is just get everyone ready.
Where do you know where we could find the clothes for this? Because
There's a tailor shop just down the street.
Oh,
Asher said.
Thank you, Asher.
Ah.
So, Terror has question.
What's up?
Yes, what is it?
What's your ball?
It's like a formal dance. Have you ever been to one, Terror? Well,
No.
figures. I probably shouldn't ask.
Do you think they
don't worry.
make suits for kobolds?
They might. They probably do.
You know
Are
what?
balls delicious? Can we eat balls?
That depends on your preference there, Taylor. That depends on your preference.
Taylor wakes up just to hear that and it's just like, yes, that's what I'm gonna chime in with. Please, someone, I gotta put that in quotes.
Can you eat balls?
Hey, wait. This is why I mark all of our videos not made for kids. This is why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean,
I
you
wish
guys
I wish I could have done that
say-
in character, but that's not an in character
Oh,
comment.
Guys, wait, hold
Yeah.
up, hold up. Do you, if we, okay, so just sort of out of the scenario to explain to the people who are watching this, we in this Discord chat in which we run it have a quotes channel, and the last quote before we just put this one is why are there balls
Why
in
are
the
there
sky?
balls in the sky?
Can we?
And then now the most recent is Terror. Can we eat balls?
Yeah.
Bro, I love balls.
I mean, they
Me
didn't
too, oh my
explain it to
God.
Taylor. They just say, "Have you been to one?" So
I
of course,
said it was a
yeah.
formal dance.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
oh,
I did.
See what happens when you pay attention?
Can
It's
you
still
eat
fitting.
a formal
That's not
dance?
about balls.
Here, okay,
It's
I'm
still
sorry.
fitting. It's still fitting for Terror. I don't even know if he
Oh,
thinks formal or
absolutely.
dance
Oh,
or
yeah.
something that
Definitely.
He doesn't even
They're
know
not
the words
even
mean.
words to him.
Yeah.
It's like the Windows XP sound, or like the fucking dial-up. Fucking.
The Internet America startup noise.
Yeah.
You got mail.
Yeah.
You got
All
mail.
right. Let's get back to it, guys.
Alright.
No.
I
So what do you guys say to that?
Um. No. I'm sure there's food there, but not quite. You can't eat the ball itself.
Cap is
It's an event, not an object.
Cap
Yeah.
is covering his mouth with both hands, trying not to say something.
Asher's just flushed.
Okay. I think Taylor understands. I think Taylor.
Just gives him a thumbs up and we'll teach you along the way.
Oh.
Now, let's get ready. Let's prepare.
Alright.
Do you guys decide to go to the tailor, or do you guys want to wait for the others to wake up?
We'll wait for the others to wake up. I don't want
Yeah.
to pick their clothes.
All right. So eventually, you kind of just wait. You guys sort of, is there anything you guys do? Because they still have to take about another couple of hours. Do you guys want to like do anything to sort of pass the time? Is there anything you guys want to focus on? What's you?
I probably have a spell that I can cast that'll make everything. I'm gonna. Oh well, no, that'll be done by the day's end. What do I
I
have?
don't
Oh, I love it.
I will take the time to sharpen my greatsword with a
Okay.
rock.
It's
Kitty's
a
grooming herself for most of the time, and then scratching on the walls to sharpen her claws.
know. Yep.
Morag inspects Kitty.
Oh.
My cat familiar.
Yeah. Cap is
Like a-
just kind of.
I was just kind of like a just ears perked sort of head tilt.
Yeah, something like that. I like to imagine she just like is on a table and like staring down at her.
Yes.
Shing.
Yeah.
But Robin's probably I don't know. I don't know. DM, is there a way to infuse a spell into a thing that's not magical?
That's an artificer
That
thing.
would be, yeah, that would be not. That'd be out of your realm.
Shit.
I mean, the only other way would be to cast the spell on it like 50 times.
All right, here I go, boys.
Annually.
Here
Yeah,
I
there,
go.
there are certain spells that say if you do it once a day for a
Yeah,
year,
Something about a
it'll do that.
fortress, and then like a
Yeah.
manor. It's funny.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. So with that, eventually, the rest of the group wake up, and Donald sort of gets up and he stretches, and then he goes and he just kind of looks to you all. I'm going to probably just go, not leave, but just
is what happened to?
don't ask. Well, do you remember the explosion? That's your answer.
Oh.
I
Well,
tried to heal it.
if you're going then, we wish you luck, and thank you for guiding us all this way. And she holds
It's
her
not that I'm
hand out.
going to leave. It's just more of it'd be easier if I protect you all while not being noticed, unless you think that I am of any need for whatever plan you have next. Do you have a plan next?
Yes. Though, if you think it's best for you to step back and work from the shadows, then it's all good and done here.
Either way, it's best I know this plan so I know where you guys are.
We're all right. And now that everyone's awake, then everyone wasn't awake. She explains the plan for the third time. Use the invitation to get into the palace, and then once we're in the palace, wait for our informant, who I think I know who is. We're going to a ball.
Our balls have gas.
Who's this
Yes.
informant?
We do
I
not
don't-
eat it.
He's an Arakakra friend
Correct.
of mine. Krayak, his name is.
No, it's the fucking bird.
Krayak?
Beautiful.
You're telling me he's useful in any way, shape, or form?
You've met
I'm
him?
gonna stab your bird friend.
No, let's not. He's a very wonderful down. He's.
Yeah, I think I'd like to stab your bird friend.
Your
I would rather you don't.
Uranus, calm down.
Uranus, if I may step in,
He's the one that directed us to our cells. Asked us a bunch of questions.
Well, whatever it was for, I'm sure he had his reasons. Probably to lay low and stay where he's at in order to help us. He
Could be.
gave us this note. He gave us this invitation.
Is it his handwriting?
It is. It's.
Okay.
I know.
I
him.
trust you.
Thank you.
I'm still gonna snap the bird's neck.
I would rather you don't, but okay.
I'm just gonna punch him really, really hard.
Can we
He's
eat
very
bird?
frail. Birds have hollow bones.
Good.
That's okay. That's really gonna hurt him.
Uranus over here, like, easier to break.
Yeah, he seemed a bit more like a chicken than a bird.
Chicken bird.
Would I
Chickens
No,
better
I
than
think-
anyway? Wait.
Maybe we
Hey.
can feed him to the kobold.
Yes. More food for
Kelvia just has her head in her hand.
I mean, am I wrong? The bird was scared shitless.
That is
Anyways,
true.
another thing I discovered.
Mhm.
Hellblood isn't dead.
Who's
Oh?
Hellblood?
Hellblood?
Oh, Ulrich, my
Mhm.
mentor.
Isn't he right there? And she points at the body.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but apparently, whoever gets killed, they're putting their souls inside of constructs.
Well, that's one way to stay alive.
Mhm.
I
And he decided to
guess.
tell me after doing something very rude.
Well, that's Five Nights at Freddy.
What's up, Five Nights at Freddy?
It's even
80
funnier
points
the
of psychic
second time.
damage.
Takes it
That-
I hate this.
Wow.
I
Gotta
gotta, if I could
gotta-
name the continent off off the top of my head right now, I would.
Gotta, I gotta end Vitamare now, guys. Gotta recreate a whole
Gotta
plot.
burn the
No.
entire
Burn the
project.
entire campaign down. New campaign.
You guys bring that into my campaign. That reference.
I'm
Alright,
sorry.
time to kill it with fire.
That was all of them. I don't know what you're talking about.
This started
Look, just don't
even
make the
funnier the
BBEG
second
of
time.
this arc purple. For the love of God, for the BBEG, avoid the color purple and we'll be fine.
This is the man
isn't
behind the
crimson.
slaughter.
This isn't Crimson.
Anyways, moving on. Ruin the mood, why don't you?
Yeah. Well, that's
So
stay alive,
he's
I think.
alive in a war force.
Yes. He tried
Oh.
to give me a hint in a very terrible way. I took it the wrong way, and then he decided to tell me himself.
Was that in the middle of the cell when you got really angry at it?
We don't talk about it.
Okay, but what did it do?
We don't talk about it.
What did it do?
Anyways.
What did it
so,
do?
Yes.
No, what
any
does
of
it
your-
do?
He
He's a
looks
nice
to
guy.
Robin if any of your friends have passed on, they might be the
Uranus?
warlord.
I'm upset. What did it do?
I'm not telling you. Anyways.
Why not?
Will you tell
Because
me?
it's personal.
What did it do?
Okay, you know what it is. He looks at Asher. He's like, I'm damn sure you can guess what.
He sort of looks and he just sort of goes to Kelvir and he whispers
I think the Cyclops is angry.
I think he read what's on the Cyclops' bandage.
What's on the bandage?
Can I hear them?
You roll a perception check.
Very cool.
I thought we were friends, and he's whispering behind that little shit. I rolled a 19. He's dead.
That's it. You're drawing your mentor. Okay.
And you see, you hear him whisper.
I quietly stand behind him, not saying anything, just looming over him.
What does the bandage say?
I shouldn't say. I just know that's probably what got me mad. So why would I say it?
Fair enough. Understood. I'll just try and read it on my own.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Don't.
She
Please don't.
tries to read it. Not out loud.
He
She
is
doesn't know
celestial.
Celestial.
You can't glean a thing from this.
Damn
It
it.
looks like Jesus scribbles.
It's like,
Jesus
I'll read it,
Christ.
you turn around. Because he's standing over, Uranus is standing over them. I'll try and read it. Turns around.
I
I
can
can't
read
read
it.
it.
What? And he turns around. Oh. I didn't say anything, just probably just she asked why, so I just wanted to explain why.
You sure you
That
didn't use
was
any
all.
nicknames?
Nope, no nicknames here.
It was just to make it easy. Your tiny friend, your other tiny friend, doesn't even know what a ball is. What am I supposed to assume? Not saying you're no. I'm digging myself a hole. I'm sorry.
Would you like me to hand you a shovel to try and dig yourself out?
I don't think I can.
He flicked Asher on the forehead.
I can tailor dig. Yes.
Anyways,
Everyone
I
just starts
hate to
digging in
ask
the middle
this.
of the building.
but
Yeah, like
Hellblood and
Yeah.
his armor, I might need it.
You might need it. I don't think you'll
Are
need it
you about
to go
to
to a
strip
ball.
off a dead person?
Have you not? He looks
Would
up
you-
confused.
Would you
Cab.
maybe wear it when going to a ball in here?
Some people see armor as a fancy suit.
Hey,
Some people see archangels as people to hang.
Cap just goes up, puts his shoulder around Uranus. He's like, "All right, now, I know you might not be one for more fancier clothing,
Subtleties.
and that too. But Uranus, I'm afraid that you can't avoid having to wear a suit and tie or bow tie.
I'm afraid you can't avoid losing your arm if you don't take it off me in 5 seconds.
He keeps it on.
Or
He keeps it on.
3,
Also, by the way,
2.
Cap is a very short man. He's probably having to like reach up to try and do it.
Shoulders. He's on his tippy toes.
He's like, and he takes it off. He's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna stop.
I
playing
help
this.
him take off his arm.
Thank you.
I have a question. Does the body still have like? Is it rotten or perfectly preserved?
Oh, for
I
love of God.
swear to God.
I thought he's a kobold, not a lizard
Barely.
folk.
It's fairly intact.
Okay.
I swear to God,
I'ma
if you
go-
try to eat this body,
No.
The entire party will kill you.
Yeah.
Because through Taylor's observation, one of y'all is missing an eye.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Whoa!
He wants
So
to
Two of
replace
them-
your eye
two of them
with that
now.
eye.
There's two of them
So
now.
I'm gonna go to the face and I'm like slowly reach for one eyeball.
What are you doing?
Hey, Tero, what are you doing?
Kobold, what are you doing?
don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to make him roll survival.
Cap just stops him from touching the body. He's like, okay.
Don't
look."
worry, he won't need to
Remove
make a
yourself
roll.
from the-
He just picks Terror up, and he's like, okay, look, I may not be a man of medicine. I mean, I am kind of on the side, but
You're
I know
supposed
for a-
to be. You're a cleric.
yeah, most of the time. I know for a fact that you don't know how to bring a dead body back to life, so you probably don't have a good idea.
I'm gonna
He's
point
just
to
kind of-
Uranus and I'm gonna be like, one eye. Hero will bring one eye to other person. For 2 eyes.
Okay, look,
Don't.
I'm not
I
that
don't
smart.
think that's how
But
that
even-
Donald was
works.
there to sort of listen to the plan and figure out what to do with you guys. He hears that and he just sighs.
I don't
okay,
think that's how that
Tero?
works.
Considering that the door's still arcane locked, he just slowly climbs out the window.
Cap just kind of like, he's holding Terror by the scruff, and he's like, okay, look, I'm not that smart.
Scruff of a lizard?
Yes. And he's like,
This is
okay,
me.
yes, okay, look, I'm not that smart. Even I know that don't work.
Uranus, and Rowan just kind of turns to Uranus to let the kobold and the cap work this out.
Alright. So, we need to go get fancy clothing, no?
Yes, I know it leaves us, most of us, vulnerable in a sense, but I really do think that it would be best we don't show up fully armed, and
That makes sense,
You know,
says the
yes,
monk.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I know I know it's a risk, but can you please just trust me? And she's looking to Uranus.
Fine.
Thank you, and she gives him a hug before quickly realizing Uranus isn't a touchy person, so she lets go immediately after.
He also smells like ass.
Yeah, and that's all. That's also something.
Ask, that's the question.
So,
What the fuck?
What other
40
type is
day
there?
old.
So, alright, look,
What? I just asked.
let's get to this tailor, right? And let's go figure out if they'll make a suit for a kobold.
All right. So you guys head to the tailor's.
Yes. Also,
I think- Oh, what?
real quick, I want to ask Robin something.
Go for it.
So, Robin, do you think Kitty would be able to go along with us, or?
You look to Kitty, and Kitty just tries to give like a smile, and it looks like she's going to eat you.
Aww.
I don't know. What do you think, DM? If I know nobles and I know no, how would they react to a displacer beast showing up?
You know, nobles like many nobles have like exotic
Pets.
Okay.
Yeah, but and like that's sometimes something people will bring to sort of flaunt. Now you've never seen a displacer beast before. You definitely would have to find something or a way to make the nobleman feel safer. Like with exotic pets, they either have some sort of leash or fancy sort of
Yeah,
look
that's
to
what I was
them,
thinking.
and they're like, "Ooh, that's pretty," rather than "This thing's going to eat me."
Oh,
Wow.
wait.
And Rowan just kind of crouches down and tries and like Looks at Kitty. No offense, we probably need to dress you up a little bit. Is that okay?
Will I get paid in food?
Absolutely.
Yes, you
Fine.
will.
Robin
There's
pats
going to
Kitty
be
on the
food at
head.
the ball, so there's probably like some steak or something they could give you.
Oh, perfect. I'm excited.
Alrighty.
So with that,
Yep, we're going to the thingy.
you guys are going to the tailors. I think that's where we're gonna end the session.
All right.
All right.
Uh-huh.